Hi everyone, welcome to fourth quarter for performing arts. Obviously I wish we could have been doing this in our beautiful music classroom, but we're gonna make the best of this online thingy. So I'll get right down to it. I've heard lots of your questions. What is the work going to look like for a class this quarter? What is Zoom? How do I turn in my work? When do classes start? And I'm going to do my best to try to answer all those for you. We are going to continue working on songs for the ocarina. Our songs are going to start to get a lot harder, but that also means that they're going to be a lot more interesting and diverse. Being able to learn new notes beyond what we've learned already, which was just the C scale, means that you don't have to only play those easy nursery baby songs. We can start to get into popular songs, maybe songs that you're more familiar with, but your ability to play these songs will all depend on your discipline and dedication to practice at home. If you're nervous about making too much noise at home, I know a lot of us probably have parents that are working from home right now, you can always practice the ocarina fingering silently, and if we come into a situation where it's time for you to present and it's time for you to get your grade for it, but it's not a good time for you to be making a bunch of ocarina noise, that's fine. I can always just watch your hands and I'll see that you're doing it right. The way you're going to learn those songs is by watching my videos. So when you're playing silently, that's something that you could do following along to my videos. Speaking of videos, I have videos. So far there's two. There's one for London Bridge, which is to make up the final test grade from third quarter that some people didn't get to do. And then the first new assignment for fourth quarter is Happy Birthday. These videos are pre-recorded lessons, and they are the main way that you all are going to learn the new material while we are going to school online. So please watch the videos all the way through and then use them as a guide to try to help you to learn the songs. If you have any questions about the lesson or how to play the song, that's when you will use the Zoom hours to come and talk to me. Speaking of Zoom, I have a Zoom. If anyone still doesn't know what Zoom is just a video chat software. It's basically like FaceTime, but it's on your computer and it's more useful for like a professional setting. Teachers can host rooms of dozens of students for them to teach live lessons, or they can schedule one-on-one sessions for you two to kind of like work on an assignment or a question together. I'm going to be using Zoom to watch your progress on the ocarina and to assign you grades based on your effort that you put in to learning the song that week. I have Zoom hours every day, but I want to make this clear, these are not mandatory for you to attend every day. You only need to attend if you have a question or an assignment to turn in. You only need to attend one Zoom meeting per assignment. So if you're coming to the Zoom session expecting to learn the lesson, you're going to be disappointed because my Zoom sessions are only about 15 minutes long, and it takes much longer than that to learn a song properly. That's why you have to use the videos to learn the song first, and then you can go into Zoom to ask questions or to finish off the assignment and just get it over with. By the way, speaking of schedules, we still have an A-Day, B-Day split. So the way that's going to work is A-Day can see me on Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. B-Day can see me on Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday. The Fridays will alternate. So this first week is week 1. It's an odd number, so A-Day will be able to see me. Week 2, next week, that Friday is going to be a B-Day, and so B-Day is going to be able to see me. Try to remember A-Day is odd, B-Day is even, and then maybe you'll be able to remember which Friday it is. So as far as times go, first period, your normal time is going to be at 9 a.m. Second period, your normal time is going to be at 9:20. Fourth period is going to be at 12 noon. Sixth period is going to be at 12:40. And seventh period is going to be at 1 p.m. Again, these are not mandatory. This is not your school schedule. You are not going from first period to second period to third period unless you want to do that. But the way I have it set up is I want to make sure that I'm giving time to everyone to be able to perform. And if you don't have a question, or if you don't have something to turn in, you're just kind of there to be a warm body in the room, you're more than welcome to come in and be an audience member, but I'm not really going to be able to entertain you, right? Like, if you're there to learn the lesson, that's why the video exists. I also will have private meetings available either at 8 in the morning or 6:30 in the afternoon if you cannot see me during those regular hours. So for example, if you can't see me during second period because maybe a different teacher needs you, maybe coach needs you for something, so you can't see me on regular A day, you have to see me on a B day, but we can't get the times to match up, I can always offer you either 8 in the morning or 6:30. And those sessions actually can be a little bit longer because they're not right up against something else. So those sessions can be like about a half an hour, 40 minutes long. And if you're really having trouble with a song, that's the time where we could really dig into it and try to figure out what's going wrong. If you want to reserve one of those times, though, that's not something where I'm just going to be there waiting in a quiet, empty room for people to be there. You need to message me ahead of time and reserve that day. So if you say, Mr. Capote, I want to see you at 6:30 on Monday, then I'm not seeing anyone else at that time. That's just the time for you. And you need to be able to tell me that first so that I don't give it away to someone else. Make sense? If you want to reserve that time, please message me on Google Classroom. Normally you have to be reserving it in reference to an assignment that you're working on. And if you're working on an assignment, then you have a private chat with me about that assignment. So if you go to the assignment page on Google Classroom and then send me a private message, that could be a way for you to reserve that time for your lesson. I think the lighting just changed up on me, so 1 second. There we go. I feel like I'm back to normal now. I think that's all the questions and answers that I had at the beginning of the video. So I know this is super weird, and these are definitely nervous and troubling times. So I want to make sure that we at least try to make music the fun space that I always intended for it to be, even if we can't be in the classroom together. So yeah, that was our welcome video. Keep in touch. I'll see you soon, and wash your hands.